Good afternoon. It's 1:39 p.m. on October the 30th of 2019. And I took some pictures yesterday because I haven't been seeing very many ships in the sky lately when I do my clip-on lens. And then all of a sudden, we're starting to see some new ships. And I'm going to try to set this in a location where I can get a good view on this without having to hold it, but we're gonna look at these pictures of these ships. I don't remember seeing these before. Some of these are kind of new. Look, we have a being right here. We have a being underneath this ship. If I can tilt this a little bit. I won't have to be using my phone to record much longer because I'm going to have a split screen. And so I'll be able to record while you see the actual pictures. But in the meantime, this is just it won't be too much longer, but look at this ship and you can see this being right here underneath it. And if you say, well, where is that being? Right here's the being. It looks like a being. It may not be, but yeah, this was kind of interesting because I've been wondering where have these ships been. So I did take a picture and I got a few images and I took some more this morning. Well, not this morning, this afternoon, but I haven't worked them yet. But look at this. This is pretty good detail of some of the shapes of these ships. And hello, and bom dia, bonjour, allo, hola. Good afternoon. Yeah, so there are some ships out there. There used to be a lot of them, and then they disappeared and only had like a little bit of them left, but now more are coming. Hello, Linda. I do like looking at it, and again, we won't be looking at a screen too much longer like this on my cell phone because I will have a split screen, and you'll be able to see me in the bottom of the corner once I get my equipment set up. It has arrived, and I'm going to have it set up. But look at these ships. That's pretty neat looking. There is some detail to them. And a good morning from Oregon. Yeah, Oregon. Yeah, good morning. I really don't like to have to hold the phone like this, but I'll do it. I will do it just to get these pictures out. We're going to zoom up on some if we can. So we can see them. This is underneath what appears to be the sun. I don't know if it's the sun in our dimension, but they appear to be dimensional, but yet sometimes, I don't know about that because they are in the sky and people can capture them. And I just think it's all about being at the right place at the right time and the frequency within your being determining whether or not you're going to get these pictures. Yeah, good morning. Look at this down here. So I'm just taking a few minutes to show you all what I posted to the Facebook yesterday evening is what I'm doing because I want to keep you in the loop. And these smaller ships right here, I know they're not small. I know they're not. But they seem to be, I don't know, I guess these are big, gigantic mother ships, these round ships. They could be Merkabahs. I don't know what they are, but they are humongous, and they do shape shift. Yeah, it is interesting, and I apologize for having to hold this. Look at that shape right there. Look at these shapes of these ships. It looks like they have different areas they can go into and stuff. It's so interesting because I have not seen these before. I haven't. I promise you. These are kind of new to me. I haven't seen them show up in my photos. So I'm just wondering, what are they doing? Let's flip to that next screen. Boom. Oh, you can't see it. But down here below this sun, we have some ships. And I know that our I know that we have technology. Our governments have technology that they have invested a great deal of money into technology that literally knows what all of these look like up close. I know they know. Yeah, this is like a lot of orb-like ships, and these are like rainbow colored other type of ships. This, I apologize for the photo on this. I just can't ever get out the color good enough. And it's been gray. It's been gray skies here. And actually, it's been raining. It is a little interesting. Absolutely. I like doing it, or I wouldn't be doing it. I would not be doing this if I did not like doing this. The only way I can like zoom up on these, if I could just take that cursor away, because it's going to highlight what's up there. So you can see some ships up here at the top. And you'll probably want to go back and slow down this video. So yeah, they're long. They are long. Long ships, white ships. And no, I'm not afraid when I look at these. I don't get any type of, hello, fifth world. I don't get any type of negative feeling when I see these at all. I know that there is a lot of fear being spread. There is, and it's been going on for a long time. Yeah. And I can't wait to get this split screen. I won't have to hold a phone, but I hope I have the capability to zoom up on it. Yeah. Yeah, fear is a form of spiritual slavery. It is. You can be a slave to fear, and that's really what it is. And it, you know, a lot of us are caught up in it. We are slaves to fear, and it's not nice, but we need to get rid of that fear, because it does not do us any good in any way whatsoever. It actually kind of silently kills us on the inside, our spirit, and we can't live. It keeps us from living. So yeah, there's a lot of fear concerning, you know, the ships in the sky and things going on in the world. But I'm not buying into that fear. I'm not feeling anything from this. It is a form of mind control, and that's slavery. It's a spiritual slavery within your own being, and that's not very nice. It is not nice at all. This is my favorite photo of these ships right here. Look at that. They look really impressive, and they are white, as you can clearly tell. I don't have a human explanation how I get these pictures. There is no human explanation, okay? There isn't. They just show up for me. I did go out and stand on one of my ley lines when I took this picture yesterday. It's one that converges with one of my main ley lines. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Yeah. And I know you probably have these, or they probably have these ships in video games that look quite similar to this. And if they do, it makes a person think, okay, what's going on? Because these ideas have came from somewhere. Yeah, so, well, you believe that I am chosen to see and capture. Well, if I wouldn't be capturing, if I wasn't meant to be capturing, and I certainly wouldn't be on here on this YouTube or the Facebook sharing, because it's not easy, but that's okay. I'm trying to see what was up there around this. I do kind of like this, doing this like that with my laptop, because the screen is smooth and I'm in a dark room and I can zoom up. I like it. I really do like it. Let's look down here on the bottom. I can't really see too much right here. And when I took my pictures this morning, well, not this morning, it's morning to me because I work a second shift and I don't get home to 2 a.m. in the morning. And then when I wake up, I feel like it's morning, when in fact it's around the afternoon time. That's what I feel like. Yeah, it looked as if there were more ships showing up, and that's normally how it happened last year. It is how it happened last year. As we got toward the end of the year or something, it seemed like more and more ships kept coming until there were so many ships. And I'm thinking, what on earth is going on? uh, yeah, it was pretty exciting, to say the least. Really exciting. Um, and it's hard to try to bring out these images. It really is. What is this a being's eye right here? And there is a theory that these beings with faces, some feel that they could be robotic. And so I don't know. I do know that there are sky beings up in the sky. They live in the sky, and sometimes they help produce the clouds. That's what I've seen. Um, it could be us from the future. Who knows? Anything is possible now. Anything is possible. I wouldn't throw anything out. Because we're just now in the beginning stages. I mean, a lot of people have been studying it. For me, I'm in the beginning stages of discovery, trying to figure out what is going on. Yeah, if I take this cursor off, maybe we can zoom up. And these are, you see, every day and night. Yeah. There are lots of these. There really are. I mean, this may look like a lot to a people, but I promise you there's more, a whole lot more than what we see. There probably is trillions, excuse me, there's probably trillions of ships. And you know, when I see these ones like this, they remind me of some of the images that I've caught of the ships in the sky with the great big windows. And you know, they're big. They're up there in the sky, and you can see them with your eyes if your eyes are open, spiritually speaking. But you know, these are like on a micro scale here, but in the sky, they're on a big macro scale. Uh, so it's really exciting. It is exciting to be sharing all of these. You've been dreaming in your native village. And if I don't see your comment, please don't get bothered by it, because I'm sitting so close up to my phone and I'm trying to make sure I can zoom up good. And I've got these reading glasses on. Well, we do have some yucky on this earth. That's to put it mildly and politely. That's true. Um, your native in you. I can't really see what you wrote. Let me see if I can see it. If I do this, if I can see what you wrote. You are native in you, and your dreams speak to us. Yes, they do speak to us. I totally agree with you on that. Let's flip this screen. Yeah, so we have, I tried to, it takes some skill to try to get these images out, to bring them out as clear as possible. It is an art, and with the new update on my cell phone, with that beta 13.1.2, it threw me for a loop with my photos, with my camera, and there's a lot of things I can't do, but then there's some things I can do, and then some of the features on the pictures editing has changed, and I'm just trying to get used to them, trying to see what works, that can bring out these images more. Let's see what's underneath here. Well, we can look. sometimes when I look at these, um, let's look right here. Let's make my, I don't know if that's like a big eye there and an eye there, or it's just a shadow. Yeah, that is true. The more we awaken and the more we see. And okay, I was reading, you know, we have this thing in the middle of our head that some refer to as the third eye. Your pineal gland, I probably am not saying it right, but it's your spiritual point is more or less what it means, your spiritual point. You know how people in India, they'll put this mark in the middle of their head, that's where their spirituality or whatever is. And don't quote me on this because I'm not an expert in this, but apple cider vinegar, if you take a little bit of apple cider vinegar a day, now this is important, okay? This is important what I'm saying for your little third eye thing right there in between your eyebrows, this little pineal gland. It gets calcified and it doesn't function properly. And I heard fluoride will mess it up too. But I've been taking some apple cider vinegar because it says it will help decalcify that and your body, try to help you get rid of the toxins in your body. And or if you like, you can do activated charcoal powder. You can get them in the capsules and stuff, but it really does. It rids your body of all the toxicities. Um, Also, harataki and kelp. Yeah, and it really does. I've noticed, I used to take these activated charcoal pills all the time, and I did notice a difference, and then I got to where I didn't take them anymore. And then I do that at times. I go through a long span, but now I've been taking this apple cider vinegar, and I feel a change within my body. I really do. I've got more energy, and that little spiritual part, that pineal gland, even though I really am a spiritual person, it helps me think more clearly. That's what it's going to do. It's going to help you think more clearly. Uh, and it is worth looking into. I take maybe 2 tablespoons of I guess it's Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Yeah, so it is good for your body and it does help that. And I would encourage you to do that. It is acidic like, but you can mix it with water, but it does work. And we need to have that spiritual eye opened as much as possible to face what we're seeing right now. Hello, the rabbit hole. Yeah, and again, these are some more orbs that do interlock. I think we got one of these like rainbow beings. I've got to be hurrying up on here because I do have to be at work in 1 hour. I'm not even ready for the day. Oh my goodness, that's what I do. I just, yeah, I try to fit everything in that I can. I really do. And I really, it is important for you all to see what I share also on the Facebook. It's very important to keep update of these ships when they come. And I'm telling you, before I wasn't seeing very many at all. And I've been watching them for around 3 weeks, around 3 weeks. And I'm thinking I'm not seeing very many ships. So I hadn't been posting pictures of these like this. But now, since the sky is getting all cloudy and gray and rainy, that's when they hide behind the scenes, is what's happening. And this is just some more, this is dark, but it's just some more of the rainbow ships. Whoopsie, let's shrink you down. Yeah. And when you look at these are like zigzaggedy. Excuse me, these are zigzaggedy ones. I know you can't tell it right here, but they are. And they're the ones that fly across the Soho, the Lasco, the coronagraphs. You can see them whipping past really fast, and they go really fast. But that's what some of these are right here. And of course, that's great big. Yeah, so this is a little overview in color. You can see the ships underneath. right there. And they do have a lot more detail. I mean, they're not in this picture, but in the pictures that were shown. Um, yeah, it is a fifth world. Well, the ships were decreasing for around 3 weeks, and you know right here. And if you all did not know, we have a grid line in this. There is a grid line in the sky. Um, I don't know how these lines show up in this, but in some of my pictures of the sun and the moon, you can see grid lines that are, and you know, I'm going to jump the subject. I just finished putting together a monthly moon phase calendar for 2020, and there's like little pictures of the different phases of moons in each day of the calendar month, and then underneath it it'll say whether it's a waxing gibbous, a waning gibbous, a waxing crescent, a waning crescent, a full moon, a new moon, a last quarter, a first quarter, a solar eclipse, a solar eclipse. And yeah, I've got that in there. It took me probably around 48 hours total, because I've been doing it a little bit here and there when I get the time. Oh, now we're back to the main picture, and that's perfect because you know what? I am going to have to be going, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip it over to one of these. I really these ships are cool. They really are so cool looking. I want to get to the one right there. That's where I want to be, right there. And if you have a Facebook account, you can find me on Facebook. I think it's under, the link to it is under maybe my last video. I'm going to have it set up to where it will show up, I guess, in my videos or something. Oh, yeah. Well, it has the picture of the main moon at the top of it, fifth world. It does have the different moon pictures that I took at the top, but it was so hard to put together. It was extremely hard because it was a lot of work. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone has a good day, because if I don't get off of here, I'm not going to make it to work in time. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll thank you all for watching. And like I said, it's going to be very soon. I'm going to have split screen, and then you'll be able to see me in a little bitty square underneath. I'll be new to it, but I'm going to work out the kinks to it. Yes. Good evening. Oh, I'm trying to push the button on that screen, but this one. Yeah, you're all very welcome, and thank you so much.